Happy Friday, October the 8th, 2021. I was really at a loss about what I was going to talk about today. Got my workout in, grinding through a shoulder problem. Feels good though. Because one of my mantras in life is fail forward. It's kind of like the guy in the, lineman on a football team, American football. And the front of his jersey's really dirty. That's the dude that's doing it right. Guy that's got all kinds of grass on the back of his jersey. He was getting beat all day. The winner is dirty on the front. He failed forward. He always got forward. Well, anyway, here with my trusty coffee. No special sauce yet, but the holidays are coming. So today, according to the title, well, I think when I put the title up, it's still going to say Mediocre Morning Wrap, because it is. But you could take the W off of it. I'm just going to wrap. That was a little same sex, wasn't it? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Don't cancel me, bro. All right, so performance mindset. I've talked about this before. There's a previous video many months ago where I talked about having a performance mindset. I'm going to do a skinnier version of it this time. I'm a big believer that the sports are played well when you prepare and prepare well. You prepare with all the data, all the information, all the formations, all the plays. Whatever it is that you're playing, you need to be in the right place at the right time, running the right play. Because so much is based on rhythm and feel and everything else on game day. But you got to know it front and back. It's got to be part of you. It has to literally be, well, not literally, figuratively be tattooed to the inside of your eyelids. Not the outer, inside. So when you're sleeping, you see this stuff. It's like that. Dedication. So you get yourself to where you understand what your team is doing and what your role on that team is on every single play, in every single situation. Become a student of the game. That's a big deal. So what I would say is, you do all that preparation, and then you realize that sports played at a high level. Okay? Think about it another way. You're in a horror movie, and you need to make quick decisions. If you sit around thinking about it while the guy's coming out to slash you, you dead. Bye-bye. You're a goner. You're a statistic. So that's what happens in sports too. If you're thinking what you should be doing once the play has started, you're doing it wrong. It's rhythm and feel. In football, for example, because it's football season, so many passing routes are based on timing. Putting the ball where a guy's supposed to be. Not where he is. Not sitting down in a zone. But running a slant. Running a hitch and go. Whatever he's doing. He's supposed to be at a certain place. And you guys have done it so many times in practice. You just better get your ass there. And quarterback, you better lay it there. And when it's done right, It is one beautiful symphony. There's just something gorgeous about the execution of sport at a high level. It just is. It's one of the things that just gives me the jollies about being a coach, regardless of what sport it is. But every sport owes to rhythm and late power, like I talked about on Wednesday, and preparation, knowledge, experience, all plays a role. But once you're in that rep, once you're in that play, once you're in that piece of execution, it's all feel. As they say, it's all led up to this. Champions are crowned in practice and in the film room. But to be a champion, it's not just that. You got to feel it. You got to be able to relax in the moment. Is the moment bigger than you? Can you truly master your body? You looked at Michael Jordan in the late fourth quarter of a championship game. Let's say it was a game 7. You didn't see it on his face. You saw assassin. You saw calm. I'm not sure who this is attributed to, but I think it's an old Frenchman or whatever it is. But it is best when everyone around you is losing their heads that you keep yours. Paraphrasing. So the dude or the dudette, for those of you ladies out there, when you can keep your calm at that exact moment when everybody else is not, that's where champions are built. You do all the right things. You're in the hall of very good. You're right there. You're at that moment. And there's a few people like that in every sport and in every league and in every game. But the champion is the one that takes on the moment with a sense of self-assured calm. Because he or she understands how it's all led up to this and that the moment isn't bigger than them. And they understand how to calm their body and how to calm their mind. And that, by the way, was backwards. You calm the mind to calm the body. A frantic mind cannot expect a body to be in sync. Can't do it. That's where Chokeville comes from. Somebody who's freaking out up here is freaking out up here. Or hair. Whatever you're doing. If your mind is not settled, if your mind is not relaxed, all is lost. They don't remember the guy that lost that blew the shot to win Game 7. They remember the guy that put it in. That's where champions are made. And the funniest thing is, it's a thing that can be learned. That performance mindset. And wins and losses, as they say, I don't like the terms, but when you come close, it's an interesting, innate thing that championship teams, championship people, they're typically the ones that knocked on the door the year before or the year before that. They had to learn what it takes to get from 50 feet from the summit to the summit. They got all the way to the top. They're almost there. They could sniff it. Just didn't get it done. Crushing. You got to be different to be able to handle it. But when you do, you'll be at the summit the next time you're called. Because you learned how. You learned how to relax and to perform. You learned what it took to win. You had to learn how to ride a bike. You had to learn how to blow a bubble. You have to learn how to win in a championship setting. Those things are learned. They're not bestowed. They are not given. they are learned. Once you get to that, once you get in the area code of that summit, and that is rarefied air for my friends, but once you do that, you learn how to achieve in the moment. And relax and let the game slow down. No panic in your game. You just get it done. So fail forward is a thing that's about effort. That's the thing that gets you up the hill. It doesn't get you to the summit. It does not get you to the very top. It gets you in the conversation to be one of the greats. And you can be one of the greats in your county, in your high school, like in your high school league, in your college league, in Division III. You could be a national champion. You could be a Super Bowl champion. Depends where you are, but it's the same no matter where I take that. No matter. So you give the effort. You establish that relaxation and that feel and that relaxation that you need to let your body do what it's supposed to do rather than to be shaky or to be too quick with your movements or to be too slow with your movements. To be on time requires physical relaxation, and physical relaxation requires a relaxed mind and a calm mind. That doesn't mean you tell your mind, this doesn't matter, I don't care about this. No. That's garbage. You learn how to stay calm. And there are ways to do that. Breathing techniques. Having an assassin's mentality. Radical self-belief. You put so much time into your craft. You put so much effort into being in the right places. You put so much time into getting bigger and stronger and faster, and all that goes into your sport. And you've prepared mentally. You've prepared physically. You got into the summit. You did all the right things. That's the effort. Being able to go on field gets you a long way. But I'm telling you, you'll be just a little bit quick. You'll be just a little bit slow. You won't follow through with the jumper. You'll clank front iron. You'll get the yips if you're in golf on that one shot that you had to have because you thought about what the ramifications. You thought about the ramifications of what you were about to do. Save it for the parade. Don't worry about what you're about to do. Worry about what you are doing. Not the ramifications of it, but the doing of it. Stay in rhythm. Stay calm and stay in rhythm. And stop thinking, I'm about to win this or I'm about to win that. You break the huddle in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. You're down by 2. 10 seconds left. You break that huddle thinking, I'm going to be immortal. I'm going to sink this shot and, oh my God, it's going to be great. I've never been an NBA champion before. Front iron. Effing guarantee it. But if you break that huddle going, it's just basketball. I want the ball, and I'll make it rain. And relax. Relax the mind, relax the body, and execute. Nothing else. Let the feels, let the meaning of it wash over you after the buzzer sounds. Like I said, save it for the parade. I like my sayings. They're helpful. Now, I did say I don't like the terms of wins and losses. Don't mistake me. I'm not saying I don't like keeping score, because that's not my deal. I love keeping score. That's not the issue. But to me, when I'm developing my squad as a coach, W's and L's have a different connotation. Wins are wins. You might learn something. You might learn how to win, especially if it's playoff time. You're closer to the summit. But L's are where the real education comes from. So I don't call them losses. I call them learns. You're going to groan. Don't. Wins and learns is how it works. You learn the most from losing. You absolutely do. You learn some from winning, mostly from losing. You don't lose the same way twice. That's how experience is formed. Peyton Manning, for example, you look at his first year. He learned so much getting his butt kicked. And he was literally an offensive coordinator at the quarterback position. He was exceptional. He didn't let it beat him. He learned from each of those losses. Wins and learns. It is that simple. I hope this is helpful. But I'm telling you, when it's time to perform, relax. And I mean anytime you're performing. Know what I'm saying? Anything where you're performing. Relax the mind to relax the body. Stretch well. Don't think about what this is going to mean to you. Think about the preparation. Think about the relaxation. An excellent breathing technique. And it takes your mind off of things so you actually count with your fingers. Take 3 seconds, inhale through the nose. 6 seconds, exhale through the mouth, and you literally do the digits. This forces you, and I don't mean do it on a stopwatch. This forces your brain to get out of what it was in. You go whiteboard. You've done enough repetition in practice. You've done enough repetition. You've done enough learning in the classroom. You've done enough to make this second nature. Execution will be second nature to you. The relaxation will allow you to stay on time and in rhythm and without pre-conscious. It will not make you pull up short or go long. You will have complete control of your body. You lose control of your body when you lose control of this. So when everyone else loses their head, you must make sure you do not lose yours. Put these things to practice, and I think that the cream shall rise to the top. And thou shalt be said cream. It's going to be all for today. I hope you guys have a great weekend. This was kind of a fun video to make because I had no idea what I was going to talk about 20 minutes ago. Kind of like that. Grandpa Ranty, right? Not even pissed off about anything. How'd that happen? Maybe Monday, right? Anyway, trying to build community here. Very difficult to do that. So would appreciate when I go into the spiel that I always give you, is to actually think of 4 or 5 people, and send my video. Maybe send this video to those people. You start multiplying by actually multiplying. I would really appreciate it. I do put some time and thought into these things and hope that they create value for you in some way, shape, or form. So please like, comment, subscribe, hit the ringy-dingy, say all, and then spread this video far and wide, because sharing is caring, and I need all the sharing that I can possibly get, and I would greatly appreciate it. Let's do that again. I like that. Spread it far and wide. I actually sat around thinking about that. That was kind of funny. Or not. You guys enjoy the weekend. And I will catch you on Monday. Probably NFL or something of that nature. Soccer's on a hiatus. They're in the Nations League and things like that, so you probably won't hear about that for another week or so. So it'll probably be NFL and MLB. And we'll figure some things out from there. Thanks for the support, guys. Peace out, me homies. See ya.